What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Giannis. Welcome to On the Spot Podcast. Today we have a special guest in the building.
Yeah.
We've been wanting this special person to come sit down with us,
Yeah.
have some good conversation and everything like that. Entrepreneur that have local businesses and everything like that. So for without further ado, I would like, first of all, OG, you didn't.
Yeah, right.
You should know the whole thing.
My name is Ricky, and we're happy to have a very beautiful young lady, very well thought of, to have had her over here. We appreciate her being here.
Yep.
But you're going to tell us who she is, and we're going to go from there.
My name is Tiffany, and I do want to start off by saying thank you guys for having me on here.
Oh, yeah, most
I
definitely.
am very appreciative. But yes, I'm Tiffany. I am the owner of Little Hearts Learning Center. I also own a tax company and a few bars.
Oh, that.
Talk to me.
That I didn't know. I didn't know that part. I didn't know that part, to be honest.
Talk to me.
Yeah, I did not. Bars. I didn't know that.
Yeah. That part.
So there's one in Zanesville.
Really?
Wow.
Okay. And then there's one downtown next to Dirty Frank's called the 614 Bar and Grill.
Oh wow, I did not.
Okay.
I thought you were just like this is the big time. I didn't even know that it was. Oh wow. Continue. I'm sorry, but
I'm just a little humble with it.
I know, right?
Yeah. She'll be that way. Yeah.
Wow, that's something I didn't know. See, I didn't know that. See, you learn something new every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's laid back though, but she's good.
I know. The whole time I was thinking the fact that you want to do the Little Hearts Learning Center, and that was the only thing you did. You did your tax repair and everything when I searched, but I didn't know that you own bars. I did not know that.
Yeah.
But go ahead. We're listening.
Mm-hmm.
So this is me. I'm gonna be honest. How I really started this whole thing is maybe 2019. I used to sell cake.
Okay.
That's where this all started from. Me and my niece, we used to have a business called Candy Couture. And we used to sell cake. We tried to open up a candy store. COVID came. We were just getting like knocked down. So then I ended up like getting a contract with a store, putting my cake inside of a store.
Wow.
And honestly, that's really what put the fire under me is selling cake and banana pudding.
Right.
Once I started seeing the business side of things, because then I started taking classes at like the Urban League. They offer a bunch of free classes.
The Urban League.
Columbus State, they offer a bunch of free classes.
Okay.
Just I educated myself on business structure. I don't have a degree in anything. High school graduate from South High School.
To prove that whatever you can do, whatever you would put your mind to, you can do.
But she's black too.
Yes, for real.
Listen, I didn't want to be a statistic. That's one thing. I grew up on the south side of Columbus.
That's neat.
You know, most of us, we have babies, we go to jail. I don't want to be a statistic at all. I want to show my kids you don't have to be no shade. You don't have to be Cardi B. You don't have to shake it. You don't have to sell drugs. You could be a successful, honest, regular person and have the same amount of money and do the same thing that they do.
Yeah, respect. Wow,
it's possible.
So,
that's really. So what really motivated you?
Honestly, I'm gonna say my kids. For the daycare, the kids really motivated me. Honest to God, because most of the kids I serve, they're my young black kids. That's just the truth.
Right.
So I wanna give my kids what I know they're getting in New Albany, Hilliard, the chances that they have in these different counties and different city schools.
Right.
We don't have it in ours.
Right.
So I want to give that to my black kids because this is where I'm at. My mom still live in the hood on South Champion. So
Champion is rough.
It is. So it's
Champion's
like
rough.
I feel like if we the adults don't pour into these kids, they're our future. There are nurses or doctors. They're gonna be running this world. So that's for me is my main focus is to pour into these kids to show them that there is other opportunities there. I know so many people that's in jail. You know what I mean? Like, especially our young Black boys.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing too. Is trying to mold. There's not a lot of dads. I love Little Hearts because I see more dads. A lot of people say, "Oh, there's probably no dads." I see more dads at my daycare at Little Hearts, and I have a relationship with them, and they're consistent in their kids' lives. So I see the impact.
Right.
Versus my daycare, I had one on the south side. I did. I wanted to go back and put something in my neighborhood. The worst decision. It was unsuccessful. There was no dads. There was no moms working. They really didn't even need the child care out there.
Wow. So then when you first started that daycare from the south side, when it went down, did you feel set back? Like, I know your motivation was high then, but how do you reflect on that? It make you want to grow more to go back, because I know setback is a whole different ballgame.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. So the daycare started in 2023.
Wow.
She
just started.
Really? Yeah. Started in 2023. I bought Little Hearts Learning Center. Then Little Hearts Learning Center 2 came in 2023. Then Little Hearts Learning Center 3 came in 2023. So the first year, 3 daycares, I was moving fast. And what I would say is I should have let that one go sooner. Because what I thought failure was, I thought me giving that up was failure, but I feel like me holding on so long and not knowing when to give that up is what held me back a little longer. So I would have gave it up a little sooner, just because it's not a failure. Because now I closed that one down. I did sell Pickerington, but now I just opened one across the street from Little Hearts.
Oh,
so
within the same parking lot?
Across Hamilton.
So why Little Heart? Why did you name your daycare Little Heart?
For me, honestly, I Googled and I researched and I looked and I wanted something that spoke to me. And when I looked at it, I wanted to speak to something like my heart. Like I look at my kids like my heart outside of my body.
Gotcha.
So I put Little Hearts, and then I don't like daycare. I want a learning center.
Right.
So that to me really stood out. I didn't want to be Little Hearts daycare or Little Hearts. I needed it to be a learning center, because that is my main focus, is my kids to learn. So that's the reason I kind of came up with that.
Did you ever in your life ever thought about being a business person, that growing up?
Yes. So back when I was a worker, I had a list of, it probably was 21 things I wanted to do. I wanted to own a vending machine. I wanted to do everything I wanted to do, it had a twist to it. I wanted to own a daycare, but I wanted a daycare that only accepted special needs kids. I wanted to do, when I tell you I think outside the box,
which is good.
So like,
you
can call
good like that.
911 for us in emergency.
Yeah.
There's nothing you could call for an animal.
Of course.
I wanted to make, there's nothing, if you have an emergency for your animal, you can't call 911 and they come pick your animal up. When I say I have a list, a long list.
Yeah, I know.
I have a long list of business ideas that I wanted to do. I knew this when I worked. Honest to God, I did. And like I said, I just educated myself. I started out selling cake, went to the Urban League. I just educated myself. And honestly, I stopped getting advice from people who work, and I started talking to business owners.
Yes.
When I started that, it was like, I found my people.
Yeah.
I found my people.
I stopped listening to the people that work.
Yeah. True that, but it's facts. Because look, she started listening to people that work, and started listening to people that own businesses. And that's the thing, because we always want to get advice from people that started working. They always tell us something different. You know what I mean? Because if you talk like the way we're talking to you right now, we actually, you a business owner, not just one business, not just two business, but multiple. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know that.
And
you already I didn't know you was in that kind of business. All I knew was like you had Little Hearts. I didn't know you were just like expanding like that, which made me know different things about you. See, now you're talking to me now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just for example, how we on this podcast, and this is a business that we're doing, and that we want to grow it and everything like that. Now I want to talk to you. You can always give me ideas how to do it.
Always.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So you learn new things every day.
We're gonna keep you close, man.
Come down to the 614 do the podcast one day. Come on down.
Okay. This is an open invitation for us.
Of course.
Downtown.
Come on down to the 614 and do the podcast.
We always do that. Yeah, we'll do that.
We would love to have you.
We got you 100%.
So now
we appreciate that.
With all the business that you get, and then you growing and everything like that. I know at some point, do you think in the back of your head that the fact that, like, do you want more or anything? Do you want to expand more? You know what I mean?
I'm never gonna stop.
But you're never afraid of for you to fail at all.
I'm never gonna stop. So right now I'm in the process of working on something else.
Okay, and now it might be reveal the podcast at the 614.
Yeah, I know, right?
Working on something else.
More so in the medical field because that is my background. When I worked in the medical field.
Okay.
When I graduated high school, I went right into STNA, got a job at Children's Hospital. I worked there for 8 years. I worked at Care Source. My last job, loved it. Physician Care Connection, Miss E.C. Green. I'ma always shout her out.
Yeah.
Shout her out.
See,
when I tell you, I learned so much from her how to be a leader. So now that I'm in that position, it ain't about being a boss.
Yeah. Yes.
It's not a boss.
Yeah.
I'm not a boss.
Yeah.
I'm a leader.
Yeah.
Anything I expect them to do, I'm doing it.
Oh.
So I gotta shout Miss Easy out for that one.
Shout out Miss Easy.
Shout out Miss Easy.
She's a leader, not a boss.
We appreciate you.
When you see this podcast, Miss Easy,
you want to develop. I'm gonna develop a whole different human being.
Yeah, for real. And that's really so. What do you for anybody that want to grow the business from the ground? What kind of advice do you have for them?
Right.
You know?
I'm gonna be honest. This is my least favorite question because when you talk to people, they're gonna say you need a business plan. You need this, and you gotta have this amount of money. I had zero business plan, and I was working. I feel like when you know you have something in you, gonna figure it out. You gonna make it. If you tell me that this door is closed, I'm coming through the back. If the back door closed, I'm coming through the window. If the window's closed, I'm coming through the basement.
You know, that's that attitude a lot of young people don't have.
Of course.
Yes.
A lot of young people don't have. Now, listening to you saying that I taught myself, I self-educated, I read, I went to the Urban League and all stuff. Like, you didn't just sit back to allow things come to you. You went for things that you believe in, right? And I think you telling us about Children's Hospital, I think that's where your love for children actually came from. Because I heard you saying that at first you wanted to create a daycare for special needs. Not many people
that say that
want to go through
that route.
Trauma, more like it's tedious.
Yeah.
It's not a laid back kind of job.
No.
You being a young person who should be out. You're beautiful. You got a height and everything. You should be out there and twerking and showing it. Instead of being out there, to talk about a route. You know what I'm saying? That. Man, come on, man.
You just like
the fact. Now, my mom being on Champion Avenue, bro. Listen, I'm gonna take you Champion. It's rough, bro.
Taking the Champion, taking the South High School.
I never.
High School.
I mean, I'm from Philly, so I don't.
I get it, but Champion's rough, bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, Champion's rough. A lot of big buildings, more like abandoned. Most of them are kind of like rough, a rough neighborhood. My mom's still there, But there's one thing that I want to ask you. I overheard you saying your problem was not giving up the daycare you open on. Is it Champion?
No, it was on Livingston on the south side. Yeah.
Your problem was not giving it up soon.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
So, the issue was going into 3 daycares, with 3 daycares, no experience, no children.
So, like, you ran so fast, then you should
I had so much on my plate.
Of course.
That everything's not gonna be successful.
Most
so
definitely.
I had to focus more on Little Hearts 1 because that's where my main focus, everything is at. So I didn't have the time to spread myself to 3 centers.
Okay.
And that was that Livingston one was doing worse than the one in Pickerington. So instead of me trying to hold on, get more kids, work it out, I'm gonna work this shift. Knowing what I know now, I would have just closed it down. I could do it again. So I did it.
But the thing is, that's also part of the learning process.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my
question,
she said there was no mom, no dad. So was the struggle was because you never had enough kids, or you were in a neighborhood? Because to be accepted in a daycare, you gotta have a job, right? Am I wrong?
No.
I'm a novice when it comes to that.
Okay. So most centers they receive their payments through Job and Family Services.
Right.
So the family can qualify for benefits. These families out there, they don't qualify because they don't work or go to school. So they don't even qualify for the benefit to receive child care.
So to have a benefit of a child care, you have to be in school
or work.
Work.
Correct.
If you sit home, meaning you must take care of the kids.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so you are in a community of people who don't work and or go to school.
Correct. They're living off the government. So they get their food stamps, so now, they get their child support, they get a check, they're living based on your income homes. There's no point of them going out there.
So your business not going nowhere.
I'm not going nowhere.
Not going nowhere.
My rent is based on my income.
Yeah.
It's
and which you don't want.
Yeah.
Which you don't want. So then that's a whole step back, right?
The whole step back. Versus my community, and this is the funny part about this. I have children who live on the south side who drive all the way to Eastland Mall.
To do what?
Come to daycare.
What?
They pass that daycare, and when I open it, I'm advertising. I got this great daycare. I want to leave my kid at your Eastland location.
Yes.
That's their choice. They don't want to be in that
because of the environment.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
The environment.
That is true.
Well, you want your kids to be safe.
Yeah, you do.
What I'm saying? You want your kids to be safe.
Yeah.
But now it's also Steph's job to work on those families to make them comfortable, soften them up with her character, charisma. So hey, you don't have to take your kids over the East End.
Yeah.
So
right here.
Apart from the daycare and everything, you open up a bar. How that whole situation, how that started?
So with the bar, I do have a business partner. So me and her opened that together. I am not the face of it. Okay. I let her do. She called me. Do you need me to work a shift? I let her manage it. I let her do everything.
Right.
Okay.
But honestly, I used to be a bartender.
Okay.
I've always.
So you got.
Look at me. Yeah.
The resume. Yeah. Her resume is like this.
Let me say that I used to bartend. I managed.
Her resume is like this.
I done a lot. I done managed bars. I done worked.
So actually, in short, she's saying, don't just sit there.
No.
Don't sit on the couch. Get out.
And that's the thing, and I'm glad the fact that we're happy here because people see this. People see that because there's so many things that anybody could be doing, and you don't just stick to one thing. Your hands is in everything, which is so good because when one door shut down, the other door open.
And you being black, living in America, make yourself important.
You know?
And the thing that people think you have to go to college to get that college degree before you be a business partner. I live the living proof right here.
She broke that barrier.
Yes.
Like, hey, look at me. I didn't go to Columbus State or Franklin University.
None of that.
But I got bars. And daycare. Like that.
There you go. Yes. For real. You
hard work. Hard work.
And a lot of people are afraid of hard work. They don't want to do that.
Hard work.
You have to work.
If it was easy, everybody would do it.
Yes.
If it was easy, we would all be in daycare.
Wow.
Now, while you were doing this, did you hear different kind of noise that affect that? When you put your ideas out there, you run about people or people hear you doing it, did you get any kind of feedback or negative feedback or anything like that?
I'm going to be honest. Everybody around me pretty much knows that I'm crazy enough to do
what you want to do.
Yeah. So let's talk about it. So even when this is new, the hijab thing is new. So even when I wrapped myself up and did this, nobody thought nothing of it because they know. I've talked about it. They know I've been researching. Nobody had any really thing to say. My mom, she's like, "Oh, it's beautiful. I love it." Most people that I'm around, they embrace what I'm doing.
That's why people need these. You need that type of people to be around you that'll push you,
but
that'll motivate you.
The tenacity to sit and say, I want to try something new.
Yeah.
You know, that's why a lot of young people don't really have.
No.
They're too stuck to a norm. You know, like, okay, this is what it is, how it should be. That's not how life was always. Go explore. You know, like you said, the hijab. She read about it. She know what it is. Yeah. She talked about it. She wore it.
It makes sense. You said I'm a beautiful girl. I should be shaking it and twerking it. I want to cover it up. I'm covering it up. They don't deserve to see it. I'm covering it up. They don't deserve to see it.
Because people who are age,
that's what they're doing.
Forget about why really lavish and go do the other stuff.
You see, Tiffany has set a bar for your for the kids, for your kids and everything like that, because you have prepared. Some people just live for today. They don't worry about tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? They just live for the moment. You know what I'm saying? But you have different kind of ideas that you want to be better, you want to do more, and you want to prosper yourself. So like I'm super. I did not know about you like that. I really didn't.
I really want to go deep. I want to go deep, and please, I will ask questions that if you feel comfortable, you know, if you're not, you can pass around it. Now, how's the color demography, like the race in your daycare? How's race like? Do you have Spanish kids, Haitian kids, African American kids, Caucasians?
So I'm gonna say 95% is African American. I have African. I have Mexican, Hispanic. I rarely have Caucasian.
Rarely.
Very rare. Very rare.
Do you have any mindset of softening the ground for Caucasians, parents, and stuff like that to kind of like, hey, I may be African American, but we are all ugly, red, you know, stuff like that. I got a very beautiful day, kids clean. Da 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 da. You can bring your kids over here. Have you ever done those acts?
No, because they can go to New Albany where they live at. They got one up on my kids.
What's
I'm not gonna cater to just that. I'm catering to
most definitely. But
my
do you have any plans of expanding your tentacles to other races?
Well, other races do come. It's just I don't have Caucasians.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna.
I don't even want you to.
I'm not gonna cater to that. My clientele. I got one. Out of 45 kids,
so
I got
one. Bless God, you got one.
I do. That's what I said. Very rarely. But I'm not gonna make that my focus when I know that's not in my community.
Right. Open for kids.
Yes.
Right. It can be white, black, whatever.
Yes. Anybody can come here. But I'm not going to focus on that demographic when I know my demographic needs so much. I'm not done working with me yet. I got little brown kids I'm still working on.
Right. You know them too?
It's so many that I can't focus on trying to grab.
Right. Different audience.
Yeah.
They come.
If they come.
Yeah, they come. It's an open door.
Yeah,
they come.
They missing out. Not my kids. Yeah, that's their miss out. Oh. Everybody's welcome.
Yeah, everybody's welcome.
Everybody's welcome.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you say the 614 and what? You ever out the Zanesville location?
Zanesville. No, I'm not really out there. I was in the beginning, but I don't have to go out there. Like I said, my friend, she really. When I tell you, she really does that. Like she manages the bar part of things, so I can focus on the daycare.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that part.
Yeah. So she does that for us. She focuses on the bar, but if she needs anything, she communicate with me. If I have to go downtown to do something, or she lets me know. So it's like I work for her.
It's good partnership, right?
Yeah.
So how long both of your business partner? How long you been in business for? I mean, you started together.
So
up, right?
I met my business partner in 2023, and we started off as friends.
Okay.
And just organically, she owns child care centers too.
Okay.
Great child care center, 5 stars, 15 years in the game. And
wow.
She's my age.
She's knowledgeable.
Yeah. So I learned a lot from her with the daycare. And then me, I used to be a bartender. We just talking and
vibe.
We done been out the country together, so we done had so many conversations and just what are we gonna do? What are we going? She has children, so we decided one day we're gonna do a bar. Yeah. What's up? Started in June. It's open.
Wow. Yeah. And since then, everything been good.
Everything is great.
Y'all
gotta check me out in the newspaper. It's a newspaper article.
Oh, wow.
For a bar and grill.
Wow.
See if I can pull it out.
Please.
Yeah. Send me that picture. Send me that picture. We can promote.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. See if I can find
send the newspaper so we can put it up.
So now, if I understood you well, you had 3, and now you got 2, and one's about to open.
So no, so I got rid of Livingston. I just closed it down, and then I actually sold Pickerington, so I was down to one Little Hearts.
Okay. Oh, Pickerington.
Yeah. So now I'm down to one Little Hearts, and then in June of this year, I actually purchased just a smaller, little more intimate center, just so I can focus more on a certain age group and a certain curriculum that I'm trying to do.
Okay.
So yeah, this one will not be called Little Hearts. It has a whole different name, completely separate. It's gonna do its own thing.
When it's time for the grand opening, please let us know.
Oh, for sure.
So I want to talk about staffing.
Yeah.
How's your staffing like? It's what's the do you have more females or you have more males in there?
So it's only females.
Only females.
It's only females at the moment. Have I hired men? Yes, I have. I don't like to. I'm gonna be honest. In the daycare world.
Okay.
Yes. For me, when I think of daycare, I think about safety. That's because I have to think about my kids. I have to think about my staff. I have to think about my parents. So when I think about all of that, I have to think about safety. To eliminate any ifs, ands, or buts, I don't have men in the daycare.
Okay, so if you can, if you feel comfortable, can you double down on it? Like, why you don't feel comfortable?
Not me. I've had parents who
parents.
I've had parents.
Gotcha.
I've had parents express to me how uncomfortable they have been with a man in a daycare and changing their daughter's diaper or things like that.
Oh, it's understandable.
So
understandable.
if I do have a man in the daycare, he's in my school age room. I don't even put them with preschool where you have to take them. I put them in the school age. So for me, it's just the safety. I want to know that I know for sure nobody even had to go to the restroom with Mr. Such and Such.
But but the thing is, you right about it. I didn't think about
that.
I never
like that.
My kids used to go to Joshua Tree's learning center when I was in Philadelphia, and I had never seen no male workers anyway. You right about that? I never. It's always been females. I had never thought about it.
If you do, they're going to drive the bus.
Yes,
they're
going to do school age.
Chef, I asked that question because same thing like you, right? I've been wondering, so why is it not males in here?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But coming from her who owns and that all that,
of course. I mean,
it's just from the parents' point of view too.
Gotcha.
Parents feel more comfortable with women. Taking care of their children. That's just
what
the world we live in. Yeah. It is. The women are the nurturers.
They're not wrong at all.
Yeah,
they're not wrong. Couple of guys from messed up people, messed up mills.
It's a messed up world.
It's a messed up world.
It's a messed up world.
Really
people just do the most. People and now these parents have to be cautious about their kids and everything like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you drop your kids up to a daycare center.
You're stranger. I am a stranger.
Yes.
I am a stranger.
So you leave your kids that you have to feel comfortable. Yeah. So I don't blame the parents not. It's all about safety precaution and everything like that. So especially with kids. Because
state wise, is there any ratio when it comes to an employee to your kids? Like some hospital to be like 2 to 1.
Oh yeah.
Full to dad, whatever. I don't know how you guys call it in the daycare word, but how many kids to a staff?
Okay, so Job and Family Services, they make all the rules, so I have to follow these certain rules. Right. So infant 6 weeks to 18 months, it's one teacher to 5 infants.
Okay. Okay.
Toddlers, it is one teacher to 7 toddlers.
Okay, so yeah, they can fend for themselves, and
Yep. And then for preschool, it's one teacher for 12 preschoolers.
Yeah, that's understandable.
School age is one teacher for 18 school agers. Now, that number drops the more stars you get. So there's step up to quality. A lot of people like to look at daycares who are in that program. That means you're doing lesson plans, you are implementing different things. You're not just watching my kids.
Yes.
So we are bronze, so it didn't change our ratio. So that's why I gave you our ratio, because we are bronze. Now say we and that's what we're working to get the gold. Yeah. Say we go to gold. Yeah. So that changes my infant ratio. Instead of 5 infants, it drops it to like 4.
4.
Yeah, because you need to be get more time into these kids, because you're supposed to be teaching them, they're supposed to be learning. And 2, there's a pay difference. There's a pay increase.
So there's more time. So
correct.
Yeah,
correct.
Definitely.
Yeah. Correct.
So if you said pay increase, do the state increase? Because you cannot increase when the state doesn't increase.
The state when the state increases, correct. But so it depends. If you are a staff that is not contributing to the step up to quality license, why would I?
Yeah, why would
I give you a raise?
It's understandable.
Yeah,
it is.
Now, if you contribute to that, you have your okra level done, you've done your classes, you are a part of why I got the star. Of course, I'm gonna give you a raise. Okay. I do bonus. Mm-hmm.
So if I understand you right, the instructor or daycare employee can step their quality up to go study for themselves, to be qualified, to teach, and then you come with a qualification, and they'll step you up financially.
Correct. Right now, any teacher that works in a daycare can go sign up for a CDA. It's called a Child Development. It's like a certification. Yeah. You can be an administrator with that.
Oh, a CDA.
A CDA. Why don't every daycare teacher have that?
Is it online?
No, it's not online. But you can go to Action for Children.
You want to be a daycare teacher?
You go to Action for Children.
Our audience, we got so much. I want to do it.
Action for Children, they have all type of. Sometimes it's free. Sometimes you have to, I don't know, pay it back. But they have all type of programs for CDA. You can do your professional development courses through there. There's all kind of things you could do if you're a daycare teacher and you want to advance. It's out there. It's limitless.
Can like, for example, this is my house and I want to use my house as a daycare. Do the state approve that?
Yes. So you would have to go through like a licensing process. And there's a list of qualifications before you even apply to know if you could even do it at your residence. There's some, I think for a house, I think you have to have a fenced in backyard. You can't have just one door. So, it's like apartments who have like a sliding door. Yeah. You have to have 2 doors.
So fire hazard.
Yeah, there's certain things you have to have in a house versus a commercial building.
Wow. We learned a lot of things today.
Yeah, we did. We
learned a lot of things today. So what what's my train of thought about this? I'm about to ask a question, but I forgot. But go ahead.
Yeah, you see, you've pull into us a lot, but for our listeners, for our subscribers,
right,
those who watch us, can you do you at the moment do you intend to kind of like do you still need staff? Like what if someone listens to us, can kind of like come back and be like, oh, I love children and I would like to work with Miss Steph and stuff like that. What's your thought on that?
Anyone who is looking to be a teacher if you want to be trained, if you are in high school and you are enrolled in a CDA program, you could work at a daycare. Anyone who is interested, if you already have a CDA and you are looking for a home, you're more than welcome.
Come on.
You can email me. Our email is littlehearts with an S 022 @gmail.com. You can also give me a call. Our daycare phone number, it is 614-866-70. Let me look it up real quick, just so I'm not giving y'all the wrong number.
Oh, you can't. You guys on Google anyway.
I'm on Google.
Yeah, you're on
Google me.
Google.
Little Hearts Learning.
Everything we're saying is gonna be at the bottom anyway. It's gonna be at the bottom of the screen. When this episode airs.
So she's American.
I am American.
We African. Let's stick to African. Now I am typical. She's saying if you have certification, if you went to school to become teacher for children, for babies, you have the passion. Now you got to have the passion
and the
patience
too.
If you have that, you're gonna have an email. We're gonna have the number. We're gonna put it in the description.
Yeah.
And then also Little Hearts
on Google
Learning Center.
Yep.
You can look on Google, get it there, or send her a comment, and then we can reach out so you can have the job of your dreams. She's right here.
Yes.
One more thing, can I just say? I meant to just toot our horn, Little Hearts. We did win on our Google reviews, best daycare in the mid.
Give it up.
Best daycare in the Midwest. Oh wow,
that part.
Oh wow.
So clock it now.
You did. I did that for you too. I did. Yes,
I just
shared it with my girls. I said
that's good.
Yeah, our feedback means a lot.
Little by little.
It means a lot. I get a lot of enrollments based on my reviews and my family and things like that.
That was really good.
So yes, I'm gonna shout my girls out. Thank you, ladies, because without y'all, I would have never been able
shout out to every
get that.
Teacher,
all the teachers,
employee. We appreciate you.
Man, you know what it is for you to
get someone else's key.
Man, when I go drop my son, I be stressed already before I drop him off. I'm like, man, I'm stressed up in this job. So I understand. I give him props.
Yeah.
I give him props. So like, it's hard. It's hard for you to have that kind of patience, and it's not easy. So when you do what I kind of feel, you have to.
If you have a kid and you've been looking for a very good daycare, comment.
Come on board.
We're gonna
man.
Get you over. But have a job and be qualified.
Yeah. Well, but we about to wrap it up here, Miss Tiffany.
So, is there anything that we didn't ask you that you wanted to share with the public?
I don't think there's anything that you didn't ask. I would just, I would have a message for the youth.
Please.
Stay focused. Stay positive.
Yes.
Don't feed into the negative.
Amen.
Be around people that believe in you.
Amen to that.
And just enjoy life.
Yeah.
Save your money.
What?
I don't know about all that joints.
Save that money. When that opportunity comes and you don't have that money, Jordans, all that other stuff, it ain't gonna get you there.
Yeah.
Save that money.
Save that money.
Save it.
So you want to give your social media page where they can find you at?
Sure, yes. So you can find me on Facebook. My name is Tiffany Michelle. You can also find me on on Instagram. It is Tiffany Michelle 614. Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, and everything like that. This is the podcast on the spot podcast. I go by the name of Giannis.
My name is Ricky,
and Miss Tiffany here from Little Hearts Learning Center. Entrepreneur too. I got multiple. When I say multiple, she got the bar 614. I got one. They got another bar in Zanesville. She got the daycare. She got to open another one.
Come see me if you need your taxes.
Okay.
No, hold on. Pause.
From the beginning.
So why? No, can you please elaborate on the tax? Because I might.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know.
Because I do business too, so 1099.
So yep. So basically, I was doing my own family taxes when I was 18 years old. I've been always doing my family's taxes, do my taxes, and then I just said, why am I doing Why am I not doing my own?
Did you teach yourself or you got taught?
So I did work under a lady.
Okay.
But I taught myself. It wasn't
hard.
It wasn't much training.
So do you know loopholes?
It depends what you.
Okay. No, we doing the film. No, we doing the film.
That's how we take about commercial break. We got to commercial break.
Commercial break.
January 2nd, advances. If y'all need an advance, come see your girl.
January 2nd.
January 2nd.
It's open.
I got you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, Miss Tiffany, we appreciate you having here. We look for, matter of fact, we look more of you just being on this set. You can bring a friend. The day you want to come sit down with us and have come.
We might go to the 614.
Everything like that. Yeah.
The next podcast,
we'll pull up.
Might be the 614.
Yep. So we're definitely gonna let you know more information on that part and everything.
Sure.
We appreciate you having here. I've been seeing this for a minute. I remember when I first approached you about it, and I didn't know I was gonna go through with it and everything. A little bit procrastinated, but anyway, we end up.
And she's a basic lady too. The gal over here, it wasn't that easy though. Basic lady.
But out of your busy schedule for you to come sit with us, we appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Thank you ever so much.
Like so,
problem.
We catch you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel when this episodes air. You can follow us on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram on the spot.
Please don't just watch. Please subscribe
to the
whatever
channel.
You think we can do better that we haven't done. Please comment, and we can move on from there. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys.
Yep.
Let's keep watching.
Yep.